Hello, I'm Judith Jensen, Director of Educational Solutions. Welcome to Vision of the River. For decades, Klamath River Basin stakeholders have fought over water. In 2001, tensions ran so high that federal law enforcement was called to Klamath Falls. Competition for scarce water pits farmers against Native Americans and commercial fishermen. Farms versus fish. On February 18, 2010, 30 stakeholder groups, including the U.S. Secretary of the Interior and the governors of Oregon and California, signed 2 historic agreements to work together to solve basin water problems.
We got to this point because we stopped fighting and we started talking. We found out we had a lot more in common than we had differences. You know, we all wanted a future for our children and our children's children.
However, it will take years to implement these agreements. How are the young people of the Klamath River watershed of Southern Oregon and Northern California preparing to carry on the work of these stakeholders? Educational Solutions, an Oregon nonprofit, designed a project for high school biology students to learn about the perspectives of the major stakeholder groups and solutions to watershed problems. The name of this Educational Solutions project is Sharing the Klamath River Watershed, bringing together the next generation of stakeholders. In 2008 and 2009, some 325 biology students from 9 high schools representing different stakeholder groups studied in their classrooms solutions to basin water problems. The Upper Basin Oregon schools were Chiloquin, Klamath Union, Eagle Ridge, Henley, and Lost River High Schools. The Lower Basin California schools were Wairika's Discovery High School, Hoopa Valley High School, and Klamath River Early College of the Redwoods. Del Norte High School represented the Klamath Management Zone, the commercial salmon fishing area that is affected by Klamath salmon stock. ES presents a vision shaped from the ideas of stakeholders, scientists, and students. Video clips and pictures from ES student projects are used to help illustrate the vision. But before outlining possible solutions to Klamath watershed problems, let us tell you about the Klamath River watershed. This 15,700 square mile watershed is a drainage basin set in southern Oregon and northern California. Water flows from the high ridges that border the watershed down to the Klamath River and then to the Pacific Ocean. Today's basin is mostly rural, with a population estimated at about 125,000. Our story of the Klamath watershed starts with the early watershed, continues through human impacts that began in the 1800s and resulted in 3 recent disasters.